shady.
Standing, look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Don't even know where to waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you
All right. Let's see who today's opponent is for the Buffalo Bills, who have not been defeated in the last 8 games. Let's see what Groupie and Fairweather Fan picks a team to play against me. I'm guessing, no, yeah, Fairweather Fan, the Bears, who had one fluke season, only to miss the field goal in the playoffs at home and lose to the loser Eagles. Now you come to face the greatest team ever, the Buffalo Bills. And you destroy them on their own field. NFC loser team, okay? I'm tired of NFC loser coming to play here. NFC should be playing. The NFC champion should play the Arena League champion for the for their Ranking League championship. The NFC should have their own playoffs, and it should be called the NIT, like the NCAA. It should be the NIT.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
It definitely stops the run inside, outside a little difficult, but you'll see. He's going to run up it looked like he was open on the middle, but he tried to break it outside. And that's when my whole squadron came and destroyed him.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now they'll run it with Cohen.
Barely got through by the skin of your teeth with Gentry.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Gentry. Ainsley back there returning kicks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now we come out and we see McMahon come under the helm. Another toss to Gentry.
Off the toss, Cohen. Room to run past midfield.
And Gentry is having a great game with Walter Payton hurt.
A big chunk on the ground.
But it won't last because he's not Walter Payton. He's the
small
fucking
sample
backup.
size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you.
We're doing a lot of running. So now we'll do a lot of all-out run
tight ends that might be flexed out. They've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside
what a mistake
before he gets there.
Got his man complete over
Kill him!
It's Burton. Touchdown, Chicago! Trey Burton.
I bet they probably think they're going to win now.
And the Bears have taken the early
They have no idea. They're facing
in both locker rooms, the coaches talked about
one
setting
of
the
the
tone
greatest
early. Didn't matter whether you start on
quarterbacks
offense or
ever.
defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield
Here with Machine Gun Kelly. Here we are. Let's start with a little toss to Thermal.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their
25-yard
line.
Oh, look at that. Thermal will have at least 7 yards on this. Look at Thermal. He's going for 9. Oh, he's going for...
By Shady. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Thomas.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Thermal Thomas.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Oh, look at the gaping hose for Thermal.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
This is how you
Just
run the
4
ball.
yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back.
All right, Thurm was having a monster
Stop shy of the 45.
the same play.
Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Look at that. I could score that here. Here we are again, zone to the linebacker out of there. Now he's pinned up against fucking Foster. He has no chance.
And now they'll throw with Allen. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Now we will
saw Brandon Gordon. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in position.
Let's go with the high school play. High school. What happened? This guy never gets the ball. He won't get it this time. Oh, beautiful. Chris Ivory. First carry of the game. Let's see what he can do first.
Now they run with a backup. It's Chris Ivory.
Chris Ivory. Look at him go with a beautifully designed play to the crowd and taunt them.
For a Bills touchdown.
Beautifully designed play for Chris Ivory. Beautiful.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
Come on now,
please. I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. Also let you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
He was happy he got that play.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds the extra point. 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
We'll get at least 40 yards on this play.
It was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game.
At least 40 yards on this play. I like running it this early because you might catch on to it, but who cares? Touch 4-yard play. Oh yeah, easy money, easy money. Look at that.
And that's how they get
Oh no, he's right with him. Who does the whole
here.
20?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. Man open, that's Robert Foster, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Wow.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. On first down, Allen. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First down, and they're going to throw it Allen. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
They're making it look
17
easy.
more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can...
Oh, you see that wide open?
He goes down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Catch it.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. 3rd down here.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Oh,
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Number 20, you were fucking
Prince Amukamara. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 7 now from their own 7.
Let's go. Hey, 18. Red, up. 18. Let's go.
They run. This is Cohen.
That was the
And a
grand
hell of a
play.
run. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
What are you calling timeout for?
Now a timeout
You ain't
taken.
come to school.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
18. Red, up. 51 to fight, boys. 51. Start time, guys. It's our time. 18. Red, up.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll keep it on the ground with McCoy. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, good. Way to fill a hole, you
They'll only
bastard.
get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's Foster hauling it in over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They'll pitch it out to McCoy. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's McCoy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back now at Soldier Field. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
No, check. Patriot! Patriot!
To throw, it's Allen. And he's going to
What type of thing to play?
Down he goes. Jonathan Bullard in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Gone! 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 Gone!
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, 18.
Now Trubisky back into his end zone. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
18. Red, up.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. And no,
Yeah!
it's incomplete.
Yeah!
Boy, it looked
You
like
say
he
yay.
had it and dropped it. And now
Motherfucker, say
possession
wow.
will go over inside the
Say
15-yard
yeah.
line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
Try that
but he
bullshit
also told
again.
him, let's put
and
it in
see
the
what
end zone
happens.
that it's supposed to be in, all right?
States.
The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And
Beautiful
this is caught
catch.
for a Bills
Beautiful
touchdown.
catch.
Robert Forster,
Beautiful
a 12-yard
catch.
touchdown grab.
One
and the
hand
Bills
out.
are an
Look.
extra point away
Blind
from
one
tying the
hand
football
fucking
game. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Here.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. It's a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll begin the drive with Howard. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Again, it's Howard. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose.
Yeah.
This is picked up by the Bills.
Yay.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
He lost.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it
He
over.
can make it from here.
Yeah, there are humans out there running around. But it's all
Opportunistic by the defense. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Playoff, oh boy, if we get this playoff in the United States, you lost.
Back to throw. Allen. Flushed out right.
Damn,
And he can't
got
get a
sacked.
throw away. He's taken down.
It's okay, Al.
And now the Bears are going to signal for another
Just one play
timeout.
here.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
No, we need more than that. This is the same play that we drop everybody fucking back. Oh, we're going to go man to man. That's the plan. Man to man, right? Okay. That's a little decent yard out.
Allen to throw. And
He didn't hang on to the ball.
Hang on to it through the contact.
Yeah, that was
Incomplete.
that's a long field goal.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away.
Baby.
But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball.
Whoa.
They've got to elevate their game and come
even
down
know.
with these in order to keep your offense moving.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the
one
faith
sack.
that they have in him, but also remember, if they miss that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive?
They could have picked that off on him.
Because it didn't cost their team a touchdown.
Don't
They know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Completion left side to Miller.
Don't let him
Space
get
to
out.
maneuver at the 40. And he'll take it to the 44-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Obviously a big 1st down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily
you need to
wide
open good. Then run, because the other guy was wide the fuck open.
It's on the other side of midfield at the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Dancing to his left. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And I'm going to keep firing.
I thought he was going to run this for sure, but
18, 18. 18, 18.
Back to throw. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
On third down.
no, you can't get the inches.
Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen.
Oh, he fumbled the ball and lost the game. And they come in there. Look at this. Yeah, quit, bitch. Quit. You don't want no fucking work because you try to come here with this, come and run with the ball. You thought you had it, and that bitch lowered the helmet with the crown of the helmet, head-to-head collision, and motherfucker concussion your ass. Another victory for Buffalo.